So guys, hello and welcome to RL Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to watch more football debate and topics, match reviews, match reaction, match previews, and controversial topics by this man, me, Reece Lammin. So I thought I'd bring a controversial opinion of mine over a debate which has been addressed on main sources in the media like TalkSport, talked a bit about on Sky social media pages, Sky Sports that is, for reference, and it's Patrick Bamford for England. Now, a lot of people say, is Patrick Bamford good enough for England? And I say that with a laugh because I don't even think he's good enough for Leeds. I think he's the man holding Leeds back. I think he's the reason Leeds where they are in the Premier League. I think if they replaced him with a striker that has the conversion rate of a Danny Ings, who's also surely in contention for the Euros, Leeds would be higher in the table. This opinion of mine came from watching a lot of Leeds games earlier on in the season, and I just looked at him and thought, if Leeds had a better centre forward, they would be much higher in the Premier League. And you look at his Premier League record this year, I think he's played 24 games and scored 16 goals. And, for me, that's a really good record. However, before I'd done this video, I'd done some research, and of the 2nd of November, which is a time ago, I know, but I doubt by the games I've watched lately of Leeds, that shot conversion rate would have got drastically higher. 26% his shot conversion rate was. Now, that 26% shot conversion, if you're Gareth, you've got Harry Kane up front, he ain't doing it for us today. He ain't putting a ball in the back of the net. Would you really like to say, okay, Patrick, come over, you've got to score a goal for me, but your shot conversion rate's only 26%. Or, would he like, Danny Ings, come over here, mate. You got a shot conversion rate, that's nice. Go and bang a ball in the net. I'm sure he'd pick Danny Ings, and that's who I'd like to see, just in case you ain't gathered the reference. I would like to see Danny Ings taken to the Euros, ahead of Patrick Bamford. And maybe even Dominic Calvert-Lewin as my third striker. I'd like us to go with 3. But yeah, Patrick Bamford, for me, I think he ain't good enough for Leeds. I think he misses far too many chances. He doesn't really have much of an aerial threat. He doesn't have a lot about him. And for me, I think Leeds have created 464 chances in the league. And I'm aware 464 chances wouldn't land to Patrick Bamford. But if you're putting that many chances in dangerous areas and you're a striker, is it really hard to score 16 goals a season? Okay, you have to have some quality about you. But I bet Antonio would have got more. I bet Danny Ings would have got more. I bet Calvert-Lewin would have got more goals than 16. So for me, and don't forget that shot conversion rate stat I told you earlier proves my point. And I like to think of this again in a manager's mind of, there's no illusion. If Harry Kane's fit, he starts. He's our best centre forward. Do I think he should be captain? No. But that's another debate that I'm going to bring to you later. As I have a mate, Mark Harris, who I'm going to give a little mention to. His opinion is that Harry Kane's only captain over his man Jordan Henderson for commercial reasons, which I quite agree. So Mark, thanks for watching, and I thought I'd give your opinion in there. So yeah, back to the debate. Just thinking of Southgate's mind, you've got Harry Kane up front. He's going to be the main striker unless someone is injured. And if Harry Kane does get injured in a major tournament, in international football, against the top sides where you're going to be limited to chances, we're probably going to have to hit him on the break with Foden, Sterling, and them type of players, and Kane up front, or maybe a Calvert-Lewin, a Patrick Bamford, or a Danny Ings. If it's Patrick Bamford, would he really want a backup striker when you're limited to chances in international football and you ain't going to get as many chances as Leeds create with a striker of a shot conversion rate of 24 to 26%? Forgot the stat. No, is my answer. Gareth will be able to tell us that in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't think Patrick Bamford's good enough for Leeds. I don't think he's good enough to be picked for England. So there's my controversial debate. Thanks for watching. I'll have some review of the Champions League games coming up, and I'm gonna try and find a guest to do a Euro 2020, 2021 England squad selection debate just before the next set of internationals, and then we'll compare that again just before the tournament. So just a nice video for us to a nice topic for us to dig our teeth into. And like I said, comment your thoughts. Is Patrick Bamford good enough for England? And am I being a bit too controversial in saying he isn't good enough for Leeds when he's got 16 goals this season in the Premier League? So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.